What's up, it's me, DWC, and today we're in Diamond Dynasty, and we're going to be doing my first Battle Royale draft. Now, Battle Royale, for those of you who don't know, is a new game mode in this year's game, where you basically do a fantasy draft. You go in and they give you different levels for each round. They'll give you 4 options to pick from. Like, you might have a gold round, they'll give you gold players to choose from, you might get lucky and get a diamond. And you basically draft a team, then you go into a game online versus other drafted teams in a 3-inning game. So quick games, speeding it up. And it's a double elimination tournament, so 2 losses you're out. And you gain rewards for each win you get. So let's get into it here and do my first Battle Royale draft in MLB The Show 16. Welcome to Battle Royale. Yeah, we know what this is. I just explained all that. Press options to enter Battle Royale. Your first entry is free. Don't chicken out now. Press X and let's get started. Cool. Let's go. Alright, so this is the diamond round. This will be where you get your big choices to pick from and build your roster around. Alright, so you're starting off with your diamond round. This will be where you get the big players that you build your roster around. You see in the background I got, looks like 97 Pujols from 2001. David Murphy from this past postseason. Then we got Wade Davis and Max Scherzer. So let's get started. I think it's pretty obvious who I'm going to pick in here. Just get through these tutorials. Thank you. I think it's pretty obvious out of these guys who I'm going to pick. It's obviously going to be Daniel Murphy. I'm just kidding. It's going to be Albert Pujols for sure. Can you take a look at their stats? Yes, you can. Look at those stats. Oh my goodness. Almost every hitting stat over 90 except for contact versus left. That is crazy. He's definitely going to be our pick. Now we have a silver round where we get Brett Gardner from 2010. Eric Aybar, Jake Diekman, and Rich Hill. So I might be going with Rich Hill here. Go to lefty starter. Got good K per 9. Everything else is decent. Stamina's not the best though for a starter in a 3-inning game. I might go with Brett Gardner here in center field. Brett Gardner's got good contact stats, really good vision, discipline, clutch stats. And he's got really good fielding stats as well as good speed and stealing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and select Brett Gardner in my first silver round. Next up we have a bronze round. So our options here are Michael Taylor, Mike Aviles, Jose Alvarez, or Zach Davies. I think I'm going to go with... I really don't know. None of these guys are looking that great. Hopefully I can replace all of them. That's not how this game mode works though. So who's our best option? We don't need Taylor because we just drafted Gardner in center field. Jose Alvarez. Yeah, I think we'll go with him as a reliever. And hope to get some better position players in the silver and gold rounds. So we are going to select Jose Alvarez. Now we have another silver round. Here we have a shortstop, Segura, Wieters at catcher, Neshek as a reliever, and Cashner as a starter. So, do I want to get a decent starter now, or hope that I'll get another one in another silver pick? I'm not sure. I think I might have to go with Wieters here as my catcher. I don't know. He's the highest rated, but I'm not sure if that'll be the best for my team right now. Cashner got... None of his stats are really that special, so I think I will go with Wieters. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, it'll be Wieters. Now we have the second gold round. Here we got D. Gordon at second. We don't have second baseman, so that could be a nice option there. Brett Gardner and D. Gordon, 2 speed contact guys at the top. Wainwright, who can be our first pitcher, be a superstar pitcher. 67. His walks are really good. He's gone down on the inside edge, but I'm not too worried about that right now. His fielding is crazy good for a pitcher. Stamina is really good, which is a big thing in this game mode. And he's got that cutter, that curveball, sinker, and fastball. That curveball is going to be nice. We got Correa in here, though. The AL MVP, or Rookie of the Year last year. Solid in every category. Good contact in each category. Good power in each category. Good vision, good fielding, good speed. I think we're going to have to go with Carlos Correa. So you can tell already what my strategy is. I'm focusing more on hitting. I'm not going towards pitching early on, in hopes to still get some decent pitching options later on. So here, I think we might have to select Alex Wood here. I'm not too sure though, because he's a lefty. Lefty relievers are more valuable than lefty starters. And we got Freddie Freeman in here, who's just a beast. Although his contact versus left is not that great. Discipline and clutch are really good. His fielding's good. Dubal Herrera. He's got that another guy with really good contact, not the best speed. Vision and discipline can get improved. Solid fielding, good speed. We got Brett Gardner in left. We might pick up a Dubal for center. We're definitely not going with Sano with that 16 vision though. So it's between Herrera, Freeman, and Wood. Obviously, I think we'll cut out Freeman. Do we want a pitcher? We don't want that pitcher. We'll go with that because his stamina's not that great. None of his stats are that special. We'll go with the Dubal Herrera. Here we have rookie Anthony Rizzo on the Padres. I didn't even know Rizzo was on the Padres, so that's something I learned. Vince Velasquez. Alright, this guy has good K per 9 and decent stamina. I think we might have to go with Velasquez for our first pitcher here. Yeah, that is definitely rookie Rizzo. Amazing versus righties. Nothing against lefties, though. It's definitely going to have to be Velasquez here for our first pitcher. So we got another bronze round. We got Corey Knebel as a reliever. John Lackey, 2002. 75 overall. It's got good stamina, but nothing else pops out, really. Brandon Belt for that first base position, maybe. Could do that. Could get that other reliever in there, though. This guy got 25 stamina, nothing special, but he got 4-seam, 12-6 curve, and a 2-seam. Yeah, I think we'll bring in this guy as another reliever. Here we have another bronze round. We got options in Lind, Ziegler, Morton, and Beltran. So we got lucky in that. We got a silver, but I don't know if we're going to pick him because it might not be the best option here. Ziegler, Lind, no. Beltran. I'll just go with Charlie Morton. No specific reason, really. Just didn't have the best options there. Alright, so this is probably going to be one of the most important picks I make. So we got Teixeira. Take a look at his stats. His contact isn't that great. Don't really like that. Probably not going to go with him. Kemp got good hitting. His fielding's not special. Still got decent speed. But we don't really need another outfielder, so I think it's definitely going to have to be Garrett Richards. Stamina's not that special, but he's one of the better options we've had as a pitcher so far, so we'll go with him. Alright, now we have another bronze round. You see, we got lucky here again. We got a silver flashback Jay Bruce. We got Bonifacio, who can play everywhere pretty much. Look at that. He can play second, third, short, left, center, right. He just doesn't play first, pitcher, or catcher. But he's not really that great of a card at all, to be honest. Then we have Pedro Alvarez, who has crazy power versus righties. Lincecum. No, I think it might have to be Bruce. We'll take a look at what his card's looking like. Oh, wow. None of these guys are that great option. I guess we'll go with Bonifacio and hope to replace him later. It's the only option we really have right there. Another rough round of picks here. Got Eric Hosmer. We don't have a first baseman, but Hosmer's card is not that great as a rookie. Got really good fielding, though. Trace Thompson. Carlos Torres. Kendrick. Yeah, we'll just go with the rookie Hosmer because why not? Ooh, this is nice. We got a silver round, but we have 2 gold players here. So we got Doolittle, who's a really good closer. Might be my pick. Fastball, curveball, changeup. And we got James Shields, who's a really good starter. Still at 84 overall. Would come in as our best starting pitcher. Jason Grilli, another closer, who obviously gets outdone by Sean Doolittle. Or JD Martinez, who's a really good hitter. This is a tough one, because it's 3-inning games. Doolittle won't really last that long with that 25 stamina. But he's like one of the best closing pitchers that you'll probably get as an option. And he'll definitely be the strongest pitcher out there in the bullpen. So I think I'm going to go with Doolittle for sure here. Okay, so here we have our last gold round. We got Betances, so maybe picking Doolittle wasn't the right choice, because we could have put Betances in here to close out games for us with that knuckle curve 4-seam cutter. But we also get Tom Seaver, who would definitely be our best starting pitcher at 90 overall, 94 stamina. That card's looking really good. Then we got K-Rod and George Springer. I think it definitely comes down between Betances and Seaver. And we got to go with the legend, right? We'll go with Tom Seaver. So Seaver is our best pitcher. Then we get our bronze round. Coming down, we got 1 common round left, 7 bronzes, and 3 silvers remaining. So we need 1 more starter, a right fielder, fill out our bench, and a couple relief pitchers. So the question here is, who will be the best player to pick right now? Justin Grimm? Archie Bradley's not really that good yet. He's how old? 23, so he's still going to grow a lot for the future, but we're not looking at future right now. I think we'll go with Grimm for the bullpen. Another bronze round. We got Brandon Gomes, Frankie Montes, Trace Thompson again for probably the 3rd time possibly, and Brandon Guyer. I think it's going to come down between Guyer and Thompson in this one. And +2. I think those are still his base stats. I'm almost positive of it. So we might be leaning towards Guyer here. Thompson has better fielding. Guyer has better hitting, but by how much? Not much, really. Yeah, it's going to be Thompson. Hopefully we can get another better outfielder to put in there for him, because he's not that great. So now we have one of our final 3 silver rounds. You see we got a rookie card in rookie Matt Cain. Might be, oh wow, yeah, he might be a good option to close out our rotation there with that 88 stamina, good hitting, and good K numbers. I think he might definitely be our choice there. So we'll have Seaver, Cain, Richards as our main 3 in the rotation. But we also got Yami Garcia, who's at 82 overall silver, and his stats are crazy. 88, 86, 90, 88, 84. Do we go with him, or Clippard's probably going to be out right now? Yeah, he got really good hits per nine, but Hoover's probably most definitely going to be out. I think it's going to come down between Garcia and Cain, really. And I'm not sure what to do here. You know what? Cain's stats after those first 3 aren't that great, so I'm going to go with Garcia. One of our final 5 bronze rounds, we got Matzik, Godley, Hernandez, and Thatcher. We're not going to go with a starter here because we're going to look for a silver starter. And we'll just take Thatcher because he's the only one who's not a starter. We'll just take Thatcher, yeah. It's probably going to be another bronze round here. Nope, a common round, even worse. I don't want another starter to close out my rotation options. So, who's the best out of these 2? Doesn't really matter. But, yeah, we'll go with this guy, the Dodger. So here we have one of our final 2 silver rounds. All of our options are starting pitchers, as they're telling us we need to finish out our rotation right here, basically. Do we go with Rick Gossage with that fastball slurve change-up? Hellickson? Probably not. Ventura? Maybe. No, I think it's going to have to be Gossage. So here we're coming down towards the end here now. We got a second baseman. These are all bench options. Yeah, so who will be the best bench player here? We'll take a look at that. Eaton got that crazy contact versus lefties as a lefty. That's ridiculous. Jerko, what has Jerko got? No. Roberto Perez. Nothing that great here, really. I guess we'll just go with this guy because he can play a lot of positions, so we'll go with him. Another bronze round. We got Napoli, David Freese, Rusney Castillo, and Mike Zunino. We're definitely not going with Zunino because I know his stats in this game. They're not that special. We'll look at Castillo, Napoli, and Freese, though. Castillo's looking decent. Got good fielding, decent speed. Not the best, but decent. His hitting stats aren't that special, though. Napoli's more of a platoon guy versus lefties. Coming off the bench, that might be a good option. Yeah, I think we'll go with Napoli for the power versus lefties. Here we go now. What's our shortstop situation looking like? Carlos Correa. So we definitely don't need a shortstop. I don't know why they gave us 2 of those. Our left field is Gardner, but I guess Worth could play in right. He definitely could play in right. Yeah. I think we'll go with Worth for right field. Or do we go with Solarte? Because he can play a lot of positions as well. He's not the best, but what's our third baseman like? Third baseman's Pujols. Oh, I didn't even know Pujols was third base. I just realized that now. Okay, so we'll go with Jason Worth. Final 2 picks here. We got throwback shortstop Michael Morse. That's an interesting option. Got some contact. His power is nowhere near as good as it is current day in the game. David Murphy here. No, good fielder, but doesn't bring us that much. As you know, I think it might have to be shortstop Michael Morse, even though he's probably not going to get to play much behind Correa, if at all. Yeah, whatever. Go with Michael Morse here. And the final pick of my first Battle Royale draft, we got Aaron Hill, Curt Casali, Jed Jerko, and Tyler Saladino. What position do we need help in the most? So we got a third baseman, definitely not Hill. Second baseman, shortstop, and a catcher. So second base definitely needs to be filled out the worst here. So I'm going to go with, Hill or Jerko? Because Hill can play second. I think we'll go with Aaron Hill just because, no real reason. Actually, Jerko's a 73 and Hill's just a base 71, so I guess we'll go with Jerko, yeah. Jed Jerko it is. And that is my first Battle Royale draft. Complete it, you earn rewards already. Hopefully it will move up more and get that Santana and move on to get some more after that. So this has been my first Battle Royale draft. You see down there, we got 63 power, 78 pitching, 72 defense, 69 contact, 63 speed, 80 overall. Definitely not one of the best drafts, but we'll be looking to improve upon that in future drafts. But hopefully we won't need to. Hopefully we'll get far with this team. But that's it for this video. I'll see you next time.